Welcome, I'm Kenneth Andre, Jitsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Everything that I share and say and do is for a reason. So I'm going to get straight into this and share something really interesting with you. I've been doing some research. Okay, but before I get started, this is a staff I have laid behind my bed near my Bibles, okay, and I sleep here. And last night I rolled over and it shot across to the wall. Right, like it was pinned behind the bed and it just shot across from this side to this side. And I have this lamp here, okay? Again, everything happens for a reason. And I've learned to look at the world very symbolically in all its presentations, sequences, etc. The staff hitting the other wall in the way it did it when I was like half asleep. I was like, okay, what's that in connection to? You know, what's the message there? It's hit the side of the wall where the window is next to the lamp. Okay, which is again symbolic of light. Remember the hermit and the tarot deck card holding the lamp, all right, with the burning star in it. So I found that really interesting. I just, again, I'm recording everything and documenting it. So, because later on, at hindsight, we look back and we make all these connections and we see the hands of God working in our lives, and it's mind-blowing. Okay. Again, if it seems random, it's not. If it goes over your head or it's confusing or you think, what the bloody hell is he going on about? Just stick with it, okay? Trust me. Later, everything will make sense and things will jump out at you. Okay, Acts 10:11. He saw the sky open and something like a large sheet was led down by its four corners. Okay, pay attention to that. This is an ancient artifact, and I come across this many years ago. And yeah, we have the stars. These look like solar flares. Just going to share that. All right, stick with it. My clock in the sit room stopped at 21 past with the two hands at 9:11 again. All right. Also 911, emergency call, SOS. All right. But 21. In Revelations 21, then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea. Okay, and that's again connected with the presentation consciousness through man, the first man, Adam. Okay, the Red Sea, the fiery red man face, first man, Adam. All right, I saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride, beautifully dressed for her husband. So let's look to the external world for the symbolic interpretation or representation or sign of this happening. So here we have a picture of the aurora, okay? Like curtains or a dress or a sheets coming down. I did some research and I found some stuff on this, I can tell you. Again, another picture. All right, sheets, curtains, also like they divide. Okay, if you put a load of sheets down or a load of curtains, or should we say sheets of consciousness, all right, load of fields, a veil, all right, that divides one veil from another. That's all I'm going to say. All right, we'll see if we can get through this. Revelations 7:1. And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth. Okay, that's in connection with the 4 corners with the sheet coming down, all right, by the 4 corners, giving a connection there. Holding the 4 winds of the earth. I've already mentioned what the winds are if you've been paying attention to me in my previous videos. That the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Let's go to the emerald tablets now of Thoth. Yet must you understand that man is of light, and light is of man. Listen you, O man, and hear a mystery, a secret, stranger than all that lays neareth the sun. Know you, O man, that all space is filled by worlds within worlds, one within the other, yet separate by law, separate by veil, by sheets, by curtains. All right. Also, I'll just say here now, with the presentation of the solar flares, like it's now being brought to our attention, focus is upon it. It's like revealing something to us, a time of revealing. It's also the end days, like the curtains are coming down, end of the show. All right. Okay. But there's also a new heaven and a new earth. Okay. New sheets coming down, new presentations, walls of consciousness, cubic realities, the new heaven and earth. Right. Okay. Once in my search for deep buried wisdom, I opened the door that bars them from man. Call I from the other planes of being, one who was fairer than the daughters of men. So Thoth is aware that there's all these worlds within worlds, and now he's calling a better world, okay, that he can abide in. That's what he's saying. So let's move along. What time we got? Okay. Then I come across this, right? Very powerful. There's actually a scarab missing there. They've dug it out. There's a door, a human face, but looks like a vase, all right, and the sun. And this looks like, to me, all right, looks like the rays coming down, but I also looked at it was slightly different now, like sheets, an aurora, all right. So I did some more investigation. Here is a better image for you, all right, and there's actually a DNA sign down here, all right. Okay. Then we see one of the characters with the scarab head, which is symbolic of the mind, brains, imagination, consciousness, light. Okay. Job 9:8. He alone stretches out the heavens and treads on the waves of the sea. That's the men. Okay. And you can add other verses which parallel a very symbolic interpretation, how spirit at a particular time during the end of the cycles, okay, remember the 144,000 rise, and you're given the power to tread on dragons, scorpions, lions, etc. All right. Job 3:7-18. Can you, like him, spread out the skies to reflect the heat like a mirror of bronze, sorry. Can you, like him, spread out the skies to reflect the heat like a mirror of bronze? Remember my mirror? I shared with you that my mirror is now facing up towards the heavens and something is coming down. So yes, bear in mind that you have the power to tread on, as it says, lions and young lions, and that's the lion that goes around like roaring, the lion going around prowling like a lion, roaring, devouring souls. Okay, the first man, Adam, that's in connection with the verse that says, I give you the power to tread on dragons, the serpent, okay, the lions and young lions, and the scorpions. All right. So just to clarify that now, I'm making sure I get everything across. I've got a lot to share with you, so I do apologize if this seems rushed. Okay, so let me pause it there. Okay, so the sheets that we are seeing coming down from heaven, the auroras, if I can say that right, the solar flares, we're seeing the skies light up in all these funny, wonderful and funny colors. Okay, it's revealing this transported or transformative and transportive energy and power. That's why in the Egyptian hieroglyphs you see the sun with the snake. Snake is symbolic of transformation. It also gives life, and it holds no favoritism. Remember I talked about that? Okay, it holds no prejudice, bad or good. It's like the sun. It gives all its life and it asks for nothing back. Whether you're a saint or sinner, you're going to receive that energy. If it's negative, you get more of that. If it's positive, you get more of that. See what I'm saying? There's this wonderful verse, and I'll try and quickly paraphrase. It says, blessed is he who has. What he has, he shall have even more of. But he that which he doesn't have, even what he has, he will lose. All right? It's consciousness. That which you have, blessed are thee. If it's of light, good fruit, more of that you shall see. But if it is negative and evil, even that which you have, you should lose more, because it's in the negative. All right? Like attracts like is known by like alone. All right? It's again an action reaction. So there's this other tablet. We got to mirror the sun. This is life, right? And so when the light comes in and the sun goes for its maximum or wakeful activities and sends down the new heaven and earth, God making all things new, also coined or termed as a judgment day or a new age. The light comes down, and hence we need to be in a particular state. Why this process is upon us, that we would exit the things coming upon the earth into that wonderful future that prospers us. Let your eye be single and your whole body full of light. And so you've got to mirror, hence the two mirror images, right, of the sun, right? And who are you that which should mirror the sun? And it shows us in the Egyptian hieroglyphs. Thoth, which is also another depiction of the Christ Son figure. That's in us, the framework, the moon. So you as a moon, which is symbolic of water, consciousness, your soul, Sophia, by forming the Christ in us, it should be reflecting the sun. This is all symbolic of the spiritual framework, the mystery that unfolds within us. By being in a particular state, we are now ready to serve the Lord Jesus Christ in us as we are ushered into that wonderful new age. Okay, let me pause there and make sure I've got everything done. Okay, last image. Remember I shared this? Okay, students, all right, and we have a twin, the good side, the bad side, all right? The spirit man that's in us, 3 verses, did you invest in this spirit man? Great is he that's in me than me that's in the world, all right? These are vestures, garments, avatars. The scarab, mind, the brain, okay? You got the 2 eyes, if you can see there, all right? The 3rd eye in the brain, and then the heavens. You also, again, like the solar flares, the auroras, are now revealing to us this transformative energy that actually comes from the sun. And with the times that we are in, more aware, awake, sentient, we're like, so that's how the new light comes in to change the spectrum, the spectre. Man is of light. That's how we are transformed and transported into the future. See what I'm saying? Okay, this may seem a bit all over the place. I just wanted to get on here and share what it is that I have. You must be present, pay attention, go over the videos and put the jigsaw puzzle pieces together yourself. Ask Spirit for assistance in your revelations. Okay, let me stop it there. Okay, so just to finish off again then, my staff that I found in the woods, which was a mystical experience within itself. I mentioned this in my very early videos. It's gone across, hit the wall where the window is. A new light is coming in, okay, which is with the candle holder, okay, with the hermit holding the star, the light, okay, the bright morning star. So with this staff, the way that it just hit that wall, again, it was like a switch, a flip near the candle holder, the lantern. I was like, okay, that's something there. I'm going to share it. Okay. The bright morning star. This is in connection with the tarot card, the hermit holding the blazing star in it. Okay. Not a candle. If you look, it's a star. Okay. And we received the morning star. So I think that's all I've got for you. I'm going to stop it there so this uploads all right. I love you guys. I hope I said something that inspires you. Something shouts out. I'm Kenneth Andre, Tengu Jitsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Love you guys. Have a good day.